You know what? Because it's practice.
Practice. Consistency with the practice.
Yeah, the best time I love when I'm painting is when I lose control.
What do you mean? Break that down.
Like
you disappear?
Nothing's. I feel like I'm moving without thinking.
It's almost like automatic.
Yeah, it's just like
I know what
automation.
you're
I got
saying.
automation.
Even with design, you get lucky like that. I get what you're saying.
That's when I know I'm living a part of myself in this painting.
Oh.
Something good is going to happen here. Because if you think too much, it looks mechanical. Yeah. People will see that. Change is a friend of progression. Comfort is an enemy of progression. If you get too comfortable, then you won't learn anything.
True.
You won't progress. So me,
I know what you're saying. So you use our mind like a canvas too.
huh?
Can I say use our mind like a canvas too?
Yeah.
You like use half the canvas is here, half is in our minds.
Yeah. That way you personalize it again.
You appreciate the genius of the brain.
Yeah, like this too here. I mean the way they're talking.
Oh, this is trippy. Bro, do you know?
With the Paul in Johannes from here. He's the master of light. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Rembrandt, yeah? That's from me. Rembrandt is from here.
No. This is still Johannes from here. Yeah, they are from different periods. Rembrandt was earlier. So let's go to.
What about the study of art history?
Oh yeah. You gotta study your art history.
There's a lot of gems there. It's like all of art lives there.
You see how dark these are?
Yeah.
Yeah, them back there were
Get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's more like romanticism.
Yeah. It's really like the dramatic lighting, cinematic almost, I'd say.
Yeah. So what do you say about him?
So you do research or like, this is amazing.
When I started painting, I used to look at other people's paintings and all that, the good masters and all that, and study the way they were doing it, and then I go do it myself.
Because they usually say
this guy, Rembrandt was Baroque. The golden age, Baroque, you see? And Johannes Vermeer. Come on, let's go to Johannes Vermeer. Johannes Vermeer was also Baroque. Man, you're right. Yeah, they're both Dutch.
Yeah.
And the Baroque. So you're right, man. So you see, I learned something today.
Our mind knows to fill the blank spaces when you live, so you can suggest things to us.
Like a sentence, finish a sentence. Start a sentence and let the
finish. So the mind, so you can come.
That's the way. That's what.
So painters use that too. You can use the fact that you complete it in our minds.
Yeah, that's what my paintings
are.
Man. People ask me, why are your paintings of people so fuzzy and all that?
Because I know the complete, I know the details.
I know the details and everything, but I want you to complete.
Yeah, because when you, like, I know what you're saying.
Like
I can almost.
If you go close, you go very close, you see nothing. It's all.
That is amazing. And everything is on there.
Just falls in.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
That's the kind of painting I do.
I know what you're saying. So you use our mind like a canvas too.
Huh?
Can I say use our mind like a canvas too?
Yeah.
You like use half the canvas is here, half is in our minds.
That way you personalize it again.
You appreciate the genius of the brain.
Yeah, like this too here. I mean the way they're talking.
Oh, this is trippy. Bro, do you know?
Oh, this person here, I just
From
gave a
afar.
silhouette, yeah.
Yeah.
And the woman here, I mean, I don't finish it completely. I just...
But do you know if you hadn't said, I wouldn't have noticed?
Oh, okay.
To me, it would have been complete still. Until I've come close is when I've seen now.
Yeah. Basically, there I complement the facial features with gestures, body movement and body placement.
Bro.
So this woman's face is not so clear, but the hands.
The hands,
Yeah, the way they are, they tell you, I mean, what she's saying, what.
Even the cloth, the
this
bandana.
Woman, the way she is, with her hand on
Akimbo.
on her chin and everything. She's listening very closely to what she's saying.
I hear you.
And she's looking at her. So this woman, whatever she's saying, is very
captivating.
Captivating. That's why she's looking at it. And then this woman back here trying to listen.
He's dropping too.
Yeah, because she's walking by on something, but she can't help but listen. What's going on? What's going on? And she's looking at this woman trying to understand why is she captivated by this woman.
I get what you're saying.
And then here too, it's different. And this woman here is selling to this woman, but this one is listening to it. You see the way she's looking at it? And then this one is just standing by. I'm also very interested in that. But whoever is holding the attention here is this.
I get what you're saying.
Everyone is focused on that.
Oh man. And that comes on to oof.
And you see the leg, the way it's positioned that way.
Because we always look to whoever is the most captivating person in the room.
Yeah, the way that
we gravitate towards them. Hey, bro, there's a lot that goes
also,
into it.
Like you said, movement. I like making you move all over the canvas.
Oh.
So that way I utilize all the space.
Because the eye doesn't just stay one place.
Oh, yeah. So you see this?
Repetition.
So it takes you all the way to the end of the canvas.
There's now story here.
Shapes is round. You look for other round shapes. And then you go all the way back again.
I know what you're saying.
Round here, there's round shapes here. That's repetition. Repetition makes you move around. It's movement.
I know what you're saying. Guy, bro.
And the lines too. The lines also, if you repeat them enough, the mind will move. The mind will keep on moving. The circles of the wood. Same thing. It's just repetition. The Maasai painting is a lot of repetition there too.
Yeah, even with color.
Yeah, the color, the shape, and everything. Shape, line, and light, whatever it is. Yeah.
Bro.
You see this? The circle is repeated.
All through the heart. I see that. Yeah, there's a lot, bro. I see what you're saying. Man, this is a whole masterclass you just gave me. Let me take a little bit of your. Oh man. Wildlife. What has you getting into wildlife?
Same thing. I have to get people, different people. I mean, I need the full audience. I need the full audience, and sometimes, who knows, like I said, luck, if they're looking at the animals, the initial attraction with the animals, and I place them next to my original art, maybe they like my art too. It's like a supermarket checkout. When you go there, they have those small sweets, small perfumes, whatever it is. They want to make that money quickly.
Yeah, they make you impulse buy.
Yeah.
They harass you. Like, I get what you're saying.
It's subliminal.
It's good manipulation.
They mess with your head.
Business manipulation.
Yeah, they mess with your head. It's there. They are actually taking your hand gently and directing you there.
True though. Suggestively.
Yeah, so yeah, it's an old concept of advertising. Again, the graphic design mentality comes in there. Subliminal messaging.
Because to be an artist, you have to be a full round businessman.
Yeah.
You have to have a bit of sales, marketing, PR, representation,
I
branding.
gotta be that. For now, I gotta be that in order to survive. But if I'm lucky enough to be very, very good, then I'll let other business people do all my sales and all that. Me, I'll just go and say, I don't like being here.
Oh, because you're too creative by heart. You'd rather go be painting somewhere.
I don't like malls. I don't like crowds. But I need to survive, so I gotta be here.
You have to also represent the good art you've done also in a way.
People like it when the artist is there.
Yeah, in a way it's like more, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So this was my earlier ones. See? See, basically what you find on the Maasai market, people doing poses and all that. Then I told myself, you better than that. So that was in 2022. This is 2023.
I get what's the clear distinction.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
See?
Bro, you're really a student of the craft, aren't you?
Both of these are warriors. But this one is done in 22 and this one is done in 23. So I'm trying to put my stuff in there too again. See? There's more emotion in this than this. So,
I know what you're saying.
see that one too? These two are the same. They're posing and all that. But with these two, I'm trying to get more into it.
Good. I understand but you're the one painter I've talked to that has a way of infusing business into the paint. You understand it it's like part of creativity to you.
I had to learn the hard way. I used to go to shows, stay there for 4 days without selling a single thing.
I know what you're saying.
And even if maybe, like I'm saying, most artists live on the edge. They could go there for 4 days, they don't sell anything and everything breaks down. I'm lucky enough that I had some money from my previous profession so that I could go 4 days without feeling it. But then I realized there'll be a time that money won't be around. So I need at least got something, even if my other good stuff is not selling because it's too expensive or it doesn't captivate other people's interest. I need something else that moves. So when I leave that day, I have something in my pocket.
I know what you're
that
saying.
will keep the drive alive. Yeah? Even me, I get affected when people don't buy my stuff. But if I have these complementary figures selling, if that's what people want, I can sell this but still keep my true passion alive.
Yeah, because we all want a Maasai representation of our house. I don't know what is it. Is it the Kenyan? It's like the Kenyan symbol.
No, the Maasai is an animal known as commercial art. A friend artist of mine calls them cash crops.
Cash crops.
Anyone can do them. That's another thing about Maasai is an animal. Everyone and anyone is doing it. But what I want to distinguish myself now that I've found out, and maybe I'm liking how to do Maasai, I'm liking Maasai as an animal, how good can you get? How can you distinguish yourself? How can you walk away from the crowd?
Be the symbol of it.
Yeah. Don't go with a hard. Just step away and be a distinction. Be a point of
reference.
Interest, yeah. How good can you be?
There's a book I read called Purple Cows, like a marketing book by Seth Godin.
Yeah.
He says, just like how you're incorporating all this marketing in your work, so the best brands in the world do that. Like even iPhone, the marketing is inbuilt. Even the Beetle, the best example he gave was the Beetle, the car. When they built the Beetle, they just sent out like 20 of them.
The VW?
And the word went out by itself. Like people were so intrigued that.
Well, the thing is, change is a friend of progression. comfort is an enemy of progression. If you get too comfortable, then you won't learn anything. You won't progress. So me, I wasn't selling. I wasn't selling at all. So I said, you know what? I gotta change my art. I gotta go into Maasais and animals. I started doing that. I was forced to start being better in Maasais and animals because I wanted to distinguish myself again. So adaptability and change. It's a scientific concept, a biology, a life biology study or whatever it is, humanity. And the thing I love about us Kenyans, well, I can say that now because I've been doing this, we're very resilient. If you look at the subjects of my street life, these are people who go out during the day with nothing and they need to make some money for that day. They have to come back home with some money, otherwise everything's great. I think that was my initial interest in doing street art. Also, okay, if I have to infuse some economy, socialism, or socio-economic concept into this, the gap between the very rich and the barely there poor people is very large in Kenya. The majority of the people live hand to mouth. But Kenya still survives. It still moves on. So I think I wanted to capture that resilience too. So you find mamambogas, border borders, blacksmiths, cobblers, people transport bread and milk in the morning. Those are all my subjects. And I love doing that because when you do the facial expressions or their body gestures, it's a life hardship. It's like a book you're reading about the human survival. I don't know what a human is capable of.
I think that's what I was looking for the most.
It's a simple life. It's a very simple life. I mean, what they want mostly is to get that money and go back home and live. They don't care about what's happening in the States. They don't care about what's happening in Mombasa or anything. Their life is right in front of their face. That's it. And that life is very, very simple. This guy gets his money, goes home, eats ugali and mazwalala, and sleeps comfortably. Then there's this guy, maybe a politician, who is making a lot of money, who's driving big cars, getting people, employing people and all that. When he goes home to sleep, he's wondering, who is planning against me? Who is going to come after me? Yeah. But the other guy who came out in the morning, went and made his 50 shillings, 100 shillings, he's sleeping soundly again. All he wants to wonder is tomorrow going to be there?
True.
Like, I don't know if I should be doing that. I don't like getting into politics and all that, but
at least it explains a little bit of like, we now get deeply what you are, like where you're coming from
and that's why
on
I
the
like,
canvas.
That's why I like people like Van Gogh. These people went and painted fishermen. I mean, the common man. They were not doing portraits of the rich. Back then, if a rich nobleman took you under their wing, all you did was paint their portraits, fruits in bowls, food, and you live a comfortable life doing all of that. But that's all you did.
True.
People like Van Gogh went into the small corners of life, saw how people were living. He himself was a part of that life. And those small things make you progress, make you, as an artist, make you move.
They give you substance.
Yeah, substance. I mean, you're not the run-of-the-mill artist. I mean,
I know what you're saying. And if you can please remind people your name and the name of your studio, and again where they can find you online.
Well, I paint at home. I have one room in my studio, the other room I'm sleeping. That's another reason why I produce so much work. Because anytime I'm free, I just drop into the studio and paint. I do nothing else but paint nowadays. Nothing else.
That must be a blessing, bro, to a painter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm blessed in a way. If I'm doing what I love doing, so if I make money out of it too, then I'll have a perfect life.
I hear you. What was your previous? You mentioned previous profession. I'm just curious how maybe it relates to this.
I was in healthcare.
Ah.
I was in healthcare where you go in, work, and your paycheck is guaranteed. But that's it. You get a paycheck, pay your bills, and then tomorrow you're back at it again. Get your paycheck, pay your bills. There was no fulfillment.
Oh, it's almost robotic
It's
for you.
mind-numbing.
Yeah.
With art, I'm challenging my head every day. I'm challenging my mind. How far can I go? How far can I go?
That is amazing. I've read of Basquiat too. His style went a lot into human anatomy. After he got like an accident, went to be admitted for a while. Then his mother gave him like a medical anatomy book. Then his work just became anatomy. They painted the brain, he painted hands, the bones,
It's always luck and chance. That's right.
Luck.
Always luck and chance.
Luck.
What if his mother had given him a book on farming?
True.
Where would he be? He'll be a farmer.
True.
It's always luck. I mean, what if I didn't end up here after 2018? What if I continued, stayed where I was? I'd still be in the healthcare business. I'll never be painting.
True.
I'll never talk to you. It's all chance.
True.
It's all chance.
True. And I was also asking that because I also want to ask if any of your previous drips into this. Like, I don't think someone can play with you with anatomy if they're not.
Okay.
You must have some advantages.
That's another reason why I like doing people. I was dealing with people at their lowest. At their lowest. People don't go to the hospital because they want to or they like it.
I'm usually at my lowest.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you as God for me.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So,
I know what you're saying.
With people in healthcare, you have to study people too. You have to understand people if you want to get along with them.
Yeah,
so
of course.
The same thing with this. I mean, if I want to bring out the best in people, when I'm painting them, I have to understand them.
I know, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that's also how luck plays in like some of what you do, because now you come with all this, a rich understanding of people.
Yeah, I love people, man. I
know what you're
people.
saying.
Yeah.
That breaks down. I bet whoever watches this will understand now fully where you're coming from. Oh, and how about like, excuse me, like in the future? Like, what do you plan to? Is your style going to change? Are you looking into?
If it's going to change, it'll be a gradual thing. You never notice it unless someone else tells you. That's the beauty about it. You'll never notice it changing. Maybe one day you'll be sitting down and looking at your work and you're like, shit, man, something changed along the way. You wouldn't
like
know it, but someone else who comes in who is very new will look around and say, man, you've changed. I didn't know I had a style. Until kids come, small kids come and say, I've seen your work, Sam. I've seen it at the waterfront. I know your style. And so I'm like, shit, man, I got a style.
I know your audience kind of tells you what you're doing.
Yeah. And when you hear you have a style, you know you're going somewhere. You're doing something good. Yeah.
Because now you're getting identity in the, on the canvas.
You got a fingerprint somewhere.
Bro, that is amazing. You have no idea.
And the thing is, sometimes with art, there's a level where you reach, your mind is like way ahead of you. You're doing things, you don't know why you're doing them, but they turn out to be the right thing.
I know what you're saying.
So your mind is ahead of you. You know what? Because it's practice.
Practice. Consistency with the practice.
Yeah. The best time I love when I'm painting is when I lose control.
What do you mean? Break that down.
Like
you disappear?
Nothing's. I feel like I'm moving without thinking. I'm moving without thinking.
It's
That's
almost
the
like
best.
automatic.
Yeah, it's just like
I know what
automation.
you're
I got
saying.
automation.
Even with design, you get like that. I get what you're saying.
That's when I know this is going. I'm living a part of myself in this painting.
Oh.
Something good is going to happen here because if you think too much, it looks mechanical. Yeah. People will see that. People will see that.
It has to appear like a play game type.
Yeah.
I get what I understand what you're saying.
You can't force it. It has to be natural. These are the more mechanical parts of it because I'm just starting out right now. But sometimes because I know color and all that, I know what I need to do, and because I know how to fool the mind, I see this. But other people
fool
won't
the
see.
mind.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Break that down a little bit about fooling the mind as a painter.
Okay, if you're a painter, like this girl here, if I paint her face very, very well, like I've done here, even if I just go down here and do nothing, you'll always concentrate on the face and your mind will feel out what I've missed here.
Yeah.
So all you need is just make one thing perfect, which is on the foreground, and everything else leave it to the
imagination.
Yeah, that's the kind of painting I want to do. Yeah. Because now you see the head is very nicely done and all that and everything. When you look at anything else, even if it's not very well done, you'll do it in your head.
Yeah, they feel like it'll take.
Yeah.
I could even notice it after years that it's not complete.
Yeah. And the thing is, it goes for the whole painting. People fill out the blanks by themselves and they accept it. You just have to do one perfect thing in front here. Like if I do two shoes, I can do one shoe very well, and the other one I leave as a shadow. And people
mind will complete.
Yeah, they put shoelaces on the other shoe, put a sole on it, whatever it is, they'll complete it. That's the good thing I learned about art.
It's like an illusion. You're like illusionist.
Like here. So you see this woman, the way she's done and all that, and the sheep, the goat, and the kid.
Yeah.
I did that very well, but in the background, I just did fuzzy, like this is very fuzzy.
Yeah.
You walk away, and your mind starts filling in the blanks.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to be. You can fill out this and other sheep.
Yeah.
But I did nothing. I just marked it around, made sure I got the
dimensions.
Yeah, right. I just left it like that. So your mind will fill up that.
Bro.
Like this leg here or this foot here. This is supposed to be this. So I've shown you this is what it's supposed to be. Here you fill it up. This is supposed to be this.
I know what you're saying. Bro, that's like a masterclass.
That's what I want to do mostly.
Man. This is amazing, bro. I really thank you for this. Yeah, this is like
You're welcome. I hope you got everything.
Everything and clear too.
Okay.
In like real